music production.
I'm up, you know what I'm saying? Let me get conversation.
Cause, conversation.
Yeah. I'm just chilling right now.
That's what's up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start it, y'all.
Okay.
All right, so welcome to Unfriended. Today, man, I got somebody I've been trying to get on for a minute now. Mr. Busy over here, Toriq Ahmed.
Yes.
My boy, man, we go way back, like what? Definitely over a decade. I mean, it depends what you consider us, even because we was around each other going to school the whole time, but we didn't. I don't think we really necessarily
never really just talked.
I wish we would have. I think about that often. I'm like, man, we could have linked up.
We could have been talked. Yeah, we could have been linked up way before then.
Way back.
But we always knew like certain people.
Yeah,
we knew certain people.
I always knew
we was all in the same circle.
Who you were,
yeah.
But at the same time, neither of us had really blossomed into what we're doing now.
Right.
Right. Not saying I'm fully blossomed yet, but definitely compared to because you went to Hamley, right?
I went to Hamley.
Yeah,
I went to Hamley.
So back then, man, I mean, we weren't even showing signs really of. I'm not sure what that was. My cat over there.
Mm-hmm. No.
I'm not even sure. Wait, all right, let me run through these before we get started. Real quick, it's your boy Rob G and my boy T over here holding it down. My co-host. Shout out to Panther City Hat Company. If you like comfortable, stylish, well-made hats with Fort Worth in mind, definitely check them out. Right now, they're going to be doing an exclusive deal for Unfriended viewers and listeners for 15% off on their. I'm doing it again, man. I got to rewrite this. At their online store. Just use the code Unfriended at checkout at PantherCityHatCo.com. It's PantherCityHatCo.com. And then you can check them out at Panther City Hat Company on Instagram and Facebook. And then a shout out to Klarity Music Group for the production of this podcast. You can find them at claritymusicgroup.com. That's Klarity with a K, or Klarity Music Group LLC on Instagram and Facebook. But yeah. So again, man, today I got my boy Toriq.
Yo,
I'm honestly having trouble. I don't know where to start because you're doing a ton of stuff. Like what?
Well,
like where do you want to start?
Start somewhere. I mean, we can go right into what I got going, or
let's just start with and then I'll reverse because there's a couple of things I want to specifically ask you. But I mean, like as of just this past week or two, I mean. We'll touch complex kind of stuff like that, but just because I want to hear it, I'm going to live through you because I didn't get to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But especially for my boy T, he don't really know you. Like, just what do you do?
Okay, so first, my name is Toriq Ahmed, from Fort Worth, Texas. I am the senior editor of Cosignkicks. I run a sneaker blog that talks about release dates. I write for Sneaker Media, and I also host sneaker events. Pretty much do a little bit of everything. Anything sneaker related. There's dealing with the culture, streetwear. I'm just all around. So I'm just trying to put that voice on DFW sneaker culture because you think about the DFW sneaker culture, you don't think about Fort Worth, Texas, or Dallas, Texas like that. You always think about Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, but I feel like it's in a place right now where it's growing. And I just want to be that person to contribute to that and just, Yeah,
and I'm not, the biggest or at all sneakerhead.
Yeah,
because I'm the type.
You got a pair of
Yeezys,
don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Somewhere.
I'm Kanye, you already know.
Yeah, all right.
But other than that, I mean, I'm the type of dude where for the past and for those of y'all who know me, y'all know I got the same little 2 pairs of Nikes, the exact same shoe, just one in black and then one in like a maroon color.
Right.
The little SB ones, the Portimores or whatever. I don't want to butcher the name, but it's not. I don't think that's not in the realm of what you do. You know what I'm saying? It's a little skater.
Yeah.
But some Nikes, but I just wear those until they literally fall apart, and then I literally went and bought the exact same shoe again,
and
same color, same shoe, everything. Like, cause I'm just simplistic. Like, it goes with everything. It looks, as long as I keep them clean, they look all right. And but as far as the collecting, cause I follow you, bro, and I see you every day. Well, what are you rocking right now?
I got on some Yeezys today.
Oh, you
Yeezy
do?
700.
Oh,
V2 joints. Yeah, they're the chocolate. It's something chill today. It's nothing too
okay.
crazy, but
Yeah.
But your story, what you just said, like how you wear the same exact, the same shoes.
I'm trying to branch out though.
That's pretty much what the sneaker culture is. That's how people get started. I mean, right now, of course, it's like it's nothing like it used to be. But your story is very organic, and like that's pretty much what it is. You don't have to be like a
like the Yeezys. Was my first legit, sneaker.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's kind of made it to where I do, low key want to, like, man, I sent you a couple of pictures.
Yeah,
of some
you
stuff.
did.
Like,
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and I didn't
yeah.
even know Pharrell even had his own little.
You got the human maze.
Yeah. And I'm like, man, like.
Yeah.
And now I remember I was like, I don't know if I can pull these off.
Nah,
these are kind of crazy.
I know, right? You was asking about the colors
you
and
gotta
stuff, right?
Because I'm coming just from wearing them that straight black Nikes with the white check. You know what I'm saying? And so going to something like that, even the zebra Yeezys I have, it's like that's crazy to me. But yeah, I got those shoes, and I'm like, man. First of all, I wish I had every Yeezy in every color and like all that, because I love them. But like, my only thing with because you're like mostly like Jordans. Like
I'm expanding to everything. So I wear Jordans, Nike, Adidas, New Balance. I'm to the point now where if it's dope, the colorway is dope, the materials are dope. And I'm getting older, so it's like, this shit's got to be comfortable.
Yeah.
So that's what I look for, though. But yeah, for sure.
And those are extremely comfortable from what I've heard. Right?
Hell
it's
yeah.
like some clouds, right?
Yeah, definitely. They got the boosts in them, and so they're really really comfortable. You can wear them all day pretty much. But Jordan and Nike are for sure definitely was the ones that really just got me started. Okay. And that's what sparked my interest in sneakers, though.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm like, I know you wear other brands and stuff, but I guess the reason I brought that up is because, when I'm watching when you're following you on social media and stuff like that, I guess it's like mostly, I guess the people around you, like mostly, I guess is what I meant is, you always take pictures of shoes, from
for sure.
the point of view from up above, and it's really dope. I like when you do that.
Thanks,
you go to like an event, and then you see the different people's kicks and stuff.
Right.
And it's pretty much all the Off-White right now. Is
that's the biggest Off-White,
and those are clean.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm only gonna say this, and I don't want to lose like too many of my fans or listeners or whatever, and I'm just gonna touch it briefly, and I'm not even gonna get into depth of why, but it's real hard for me to what would be the word, to not back, but to buy. I guess I could start there. To buy any Jordans, anything to do with Michael Jordan.
Right.
Yeah. For multiple reasons, man.
Yeah.
I never met the guy personally.
Okay.
But I just read stuff, hear stuff, see stuff, and I'm not sure if I really want my money going to the Jordan brand.
I feel that. I feel that for sure.
I love Nike though.
Yeah.
So
it's a lot of people that think that way, that feel that way too. I mean, I know a couple people.
But the Off-Whites kind of have me on, like, because those are Jordans, right? See, I'm over here.
Yeah, so the Off-White, Virgil did a Off-White Jordan 1. He did. But he touches on multiple Nike. So he does his Jordan, but he also does like the Prestos, and I don't know if you remember the Prestos joints.
Yeah. Now I do, because I've been looking at these little websites. And trying to just window shop, I guess. Maybe see if something catches me. Nothing has so far. Like I said, I just got the zebras, but
and the zebras is a good Yeezy. That's actually you. That's you.
Yeah.
I see it. Yeah, like it's. I mean, the thing about the sneaker culture is you buy sneakers that fit your personality.
Yeah, and
So
that's what's so dope about it.
The zebra, whatever. That's how I do it. If I see myself wearing it, the color is dope. That's me. You know what I'm saying?
See,
I'm looking
you
at the
can
zebras.
pull off all the colors.
That's
and stuff,
you.
you know, because you always. I mean, you're like straight up out the '90s.
Yeah,
man.
I can do that
you
shit.
rocking
Yeah.
all the. Even right now, you got. Like I couldn't rock that.
You know,
with the
camo,
camo, with the yellow, with the. I mean,
Shout out to Center.
I pretty much, I like to wear, joggers, at any time possible.
Yeah.
And, in the summer, it's going to be basketball shorts.
For sure.
And then I like to just wear my Nike slides, man.
Yeah. And I think the
That's
thing
what I like to
with
wear.
the street culture and like dressing now is like, I think it's becoming more like culturally accepted to be comfortable at like a more public, setting and place now. That's the style. And you look at like these brands, like even the luxury brands, they're starting to make more comfortable clothing.
And and you can be comfortable but not be looking all bummish.
Exactly.
Because I mean, like even this is what I just wear around the house. But I could also. It's not, I could go out in this too.
Exactly. Exactly.
But it's also like I'll go to sleep in this, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's just being comfortable.
Right. That's how I like it. And I'm getting to the point now where sweats is like, my thing.
That's
sure.
That's what's up. It could potentially be a bad habit. No, maybe not a bad habit, but
Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
Putting real
I guess
clothes
that's the
on.
old way of looking at it, though.
Yeah.
But my boy T over here being super quiet, man. You and me have never really talked too much about. All we do is when we're not doing this podcast, all we do is just music. We
Straight
creating music, talking
music
just music.
I love music. We
Are
can talk
you
music.
even? No, we're gonna talk some music because I want your opinion on. You already know,
Sure,
Kanye.
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. But are you even into like shoes and stuff, kicks like that? Like I don't even.
I'm gonna just say my favorite shoe is the True Blue. It's Jordans.
I know she's talking about the threes.
Yeah, it's the favorite shoe ever.
Yeah, see how it just comes natural. You ain't got to say the number.
Yeah, that's
you
what I'm
ain't got to
saying.
say the
That's why I looked
colorway,
at you, I'm like,
and
I
then
know
it's like
you're
a
good.
True Blue. You already know what you're talking about. So it's like, it's so crazy that I have all of that stored in my head right now.
Like a Rolodex in your head.
Yeah, definitely.
What's your closet looking like these days?
Oh man.
Do you have it set up to where you have, I've seen a lot of people getting the little plastic, basically.
The container joints, right? Yeah. No, I don't have any containers
whole wall,
That's definitely something I'm probably about to invest in really, really soon.
I mean, you probably just need it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, to protect them, to keep them in order,
For sure,
clean, just to, it looks cool, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You'll be proud, if you're a collector,
Yeah, I think I'm still stacking in shoe boxes. Like I still got I'm old school with the shoe boxes and shit. But I'm honestly really about to I think I'm about to get rid of my shoe boxes and could do the container life. I feel like it's better.
So what kind of what number are we looking at now?
Oh, I haven't counted in so long.
I mean,
man,
we over 100.
If I just want to throw a number out there, I think we probably over 100 right now. Probably just to throw a random number, deep. I've sold some, and then I also got some back, so it keeps going, subtracting and adding back. But I always kept it in 100. I always kept it in that.
Do you ever see? Because I'm trying to soak in a little bit of the culture, the shoe culture, because I'm new to it. But is there a lot of trading and stuff going on?
It is. I mean, trading's been going on.
That's really cool to me.
They do most of the trading at sneaker shows. So they got of course they have they come out here Kicks 101. Shout out to my guy Frank. You got also Sneaker Summit in Houston.
Okay.
But yeah, you have
different
different people that do these sneaker shows in the Metroplex. And SneakerCon, that's the biggest one. They travel with it. But
I'll check that out.
You go to these sneaker shows, man, you see these guys with the shoe boxes, carrying them around and trading. They have a whole trading section. But yeah, it's real
that
big.
seems it's fun, dope. Yeah.
It's like Pokemon cards.
I was about to say I was gonna say baseball
and
cards.
baseball cards. Who was trading baseball cards, Pokemon? Who was trading everything back in the?
Were you about that Pokemon life?
I am. I was.
Oh,
definitely.
you ain't.
Hell yeah. I'm
you?
about that Pokemon life for sure.
Okay.
For sure. I don't play Go no more, but Pokemon is the shit. Will always be the shit.
Yeah, I never. I when I was like way younger, whenever it was like really popping, I definitely collected, man. And I don't know what happened to my cards, man. But I had all the original first 100 or
I already know.
whatever it was.
Yeah.
I had them all, in my little book, like perfect condition and all that. Yeah.
I got
actually
got a wild story about my Pokemon cards.
Let's hear it.
So I was in the 5th grade. I went to, I don't know if you should know. I went to Atwood McDonald. You went to East Hanley, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I went to Atwood McDonald. So,
yeah, 5th grade is when it was really
5th grade. It was like 1999, man. I had my Pokemon cards. My brother-in-law just bought me some Pokemon cards.
Okay.
And I was like, hell yeah, I'm ready. This is I got my cards, everything good. I'm taking them to school, showing them out. End of the day, man, somebody stole my Pokemon cards. At the end of the day, I could not find my binder. I left my binder. I turned my back 1 minute, and they were gone. I was so hot. And then that was the day I got my Pokemon card stolen. I was really, really hot.
Boys definitely get you for your Pokemon cards.
Yeah, man, I didn't understand it either. And I was like, who the fuck gonna take some damn Pokemon cards?
A lot of people.
A
lot of people.
Bro, I got my shit stolen.
Hey,
that's so wild.
I'm gonna go ahead and say something I gotta get off my chest, man.
What's up?
Something I forgot about.
What's up?
Until you just brought it up.
You stole somebody's Pokemon cards.
Yeah. But I forgot all about it until right now.
People stealing Pokemon cards. That's crazy.
So what happened? But I mean, there ain't no justifying it.
Wow.
So, but I'm a youngster. This is about like the 5th grade.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you had to take one guess, man, what card do you think I stole?
You gotta get you if you ain't have a Pikachu, you probably wanted one.
No, I had to
Charizard,
get that.
right?
I had to get that holographic Charizard.
That was the most.
I had everything else.
All Pokemon cards,
and
never got it.
And I had even started, going past the original 100 or whatever it was. On the weird one started coming out. I was still, in the game then, still getting them, but I still needed that holographic, the Charizard.
Right.
Well, it was at school. It was 5th grade up at East Hanley. I remember we had because this is such a big deal that we even had a day where it was actually like okay for you to like bring your cards, and like they actually in the gym we actually like set out like a day where we could trade, and some people played the game, bro. I never knew how to actually play the game, you know. Man, this is horrible, bro.
Man.
In long story short, man, because I'm over here like feeling bad now, because I remember like the kid and everything, and it was like a little, one of them just loner kids.
Bro,
and
I feel for that kid, man.
Yeah, me too.
I was probably that kid.
Real quiet, I knew he wasn't gonna do anything.
Yeah.
And I remember we were handing cards around, and everything's cool, and I knew he had it, and I asked to see his cards. I'm going through them, whatever, and I just straight up like just keep one in my hand and hand them back, and just keep it like that. Yeah. And then I hit it somewhere though. And then he ends up going and telling the teacher, and they like, everybody stop, we gonna find it, and they start checking people, and I know where I hit the card at, and I ended up going back and getting the card.
Wow.
And I kept it. Well, bro, like 2 or 3 days later, I actually felt so bad that I gave it back to that kid, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, at recess.
Everybody wanted that Charizard.
At recess,
that holographic Charizard to make you do some things like you didn't want to do, man. You saw it with somebody's collection. I forgot all about that
until you just brought that up.
Bro, yeah. Yeah, shit was wild back then. Man. With some Pokemon cards, bro.
A lot better though. Get that.
You got it. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
But that was back in the good days, man.
It was, Pokemon. Man. It was innocent days. Like everybody had the cards and shit, and that was people was going. I think they really had like trading days or Pokemon. Yeah. I never got that far into it, but I remember like people used to go to Toys R Us or some shit, or and do like challenges and games.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
they
was
there
really
people
into
who would go meet up and actually do the like. Again, I never knew how to actually play the actual like game.
I never played the game. I just collected.
Man, so that's crazy, man. Yeah, so your cards got stolen. I don't know what happened to mine. I honestly think my mom stole them and sold them like later. Is what I'm pretty sure what happened.
And I end up buying them again. I end up collecting real hard, and then now they're probably at my parents' house. I still got some. I never sold them. So yeah.
Recently they had that Pikachu detective movie. just came out.
Yeah.
Do you hear about it? It was in the news just in the past couple weeks, but it was the Pikachu detective movie. It's pretty alright. I watched it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
What was it
I
on?
heard it's
Was
called. It's
It went on.
It came out in the movies.
It came out of the
actually.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it came out of movies.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
I haven't went to go check it out yet though.
Keep it running.
Yeah.
I haven't went to go check it out yet, but I heard it was like real dope though. I heard it was
Yeah.
real good. I still got to check it out. They like made Pikachu like all like they using like some kind of 3D and shit, right? Like,
Right,
yeah,
they're
it's
using
different.
all that new technology.
Okay,
stuff,
okay, yeah.
but,
He look a little different, and they got other Pokemon in there too.
But
not
you
just-
know, it's only so good as they can make it. It's not like it's gonna be like it was on the game system or nothing like that. But it's still a Pikachu.
It's still a Pikachu,
you know
though.
what I'm saying?
Right.
A Pikachu movie. So
Okay.
Pokemon.
Yeah. Last thing I want to say about the Pokemon, because that wasn't on my.
it just went in on it.
I know, yeah, it's totally cool. But I was gonna say, because like you're bringing up all these old memories, man,
Right.
and I know everybody was in. I'm trying to think of what. I'm trying to think of what system I was playing this on. This is 5th grade. I guess had to have been Nintendo 64 or something. But it was that like camera game, like where you had to go around and get a picture of all the Pokemon.
I remember that, like Pokemon Snap or some shit
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, I remember that.
I remember I
Yeah.
got pretty deep into that. But
Okay, I never got. That's when I wasn't into it, but I remember that though. It's
Yeah.
like that's some old shit though.
what's up. But
That's
yeah,
old
man.
shit.
Okay. Do you own a pair of those shoes, or you just
Yeah, I own a pair,
you do?
and I don't
See,
know where
I've
they
never
at.
paid it. Okay.
So I'm mad right now.
That's what I'm saying, because I
But-
never paid attention to. Like, it's crazy that I'm gonna get to know you a lot more on here, because like we were saying, when we not on here, but we just working, making
Just
music.
working straight up.
Yeah, I'm not looking. We're not talking about shoes and stuff like that or
Yeah.
anything. Like, we just music. Because like, bro, apparently, I mean, he's like a big Harry Potter fan. I didn't even know that.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I never really got into it. I
You
watched
do?
it.
I'm a scholar.
I was into
I'm a
it.
Star Wars fan, but
See,
big
I
Star Wars
can't do
fan.
it.
But Harry Potter, I
Can't
think
do it.
I've watched all the way up to the. How many? I don't know how many they made.
I think there's like 7 or 8 of them. I fell off after the 5th one though. I'm not sure which one. I just
It
know
was,
for
it
a
was
fact.
7 or 8 books.
Yeah.
Yeah, my girl, she was a big Harry Potter fan, real big Harry Potter fan. So
Yeah.
I was watching it with her. I think recently they actually have like they did like a Harry Potter theme at in Dallas. Actually, it's a bar, and they set the whole bar up like Harry Potter.
Really?
It's the Whippersnapper. It's over like it's off.
Was it for Halloween or was it?
Nah,
just a
it was just
complete
like they
random?
bring random pop ups
Yeah,
in there,
that's dope,
and
though.
that's really dope. And they changed the menu for like a month or so, and they do like different like themes
Okay.
and stuff like that.
Like you eating slugs and
yeah,
type stuff.
yeah, it's that type of stuff. Yeah.
All right, so since you brought Dallas up, that's actually one of the topics I had on my card. Is
What's up?
You're, as am I. We're Fort Worth boys, man.
Exactly, 817.
But I mean, at this point, you might as well just start claiming 214. I'm gonna call you out.
Oh man, I don't.
And I mean, I'm assuming the reason being is because that's just where I don't. You explain it to me, man. Like I mean, obviously you claim Fort Worth. I mean,
For
you
sure.
just did, and you always will. But like all
Always.
your business and everything you do and the events and like it's all Dallas based.
Dallas
Have
based.
you attempted to bring some stuff to Fort Worth and it just didn't work out, or is it just not the place, or like what?
Well, first, Fort Worth is growing.
Right.
Definitely growing. So I do have some stuff lined up that I want to do for the city next year.
Okay.
And I've already I just got to get it approved first, legally and shit. But
Right.
it's some stuff that I want to do for the city next year. Always will be. That's definitely just most of the stuff. The reason to just be in Dallas all the time is because it's first of all like you got the stores out there
Right.
that caters to that. that
Exactly.
type of scene, and then
Right.
so I have to.
And
you
there's is there like even one store over here that even caters to that type of?
Yes. And it's just opened up.
What is
I'm gonna
it?
give it a shout out, and it's a big store that I fuck with. Center.
Oh, okay.
Center's in Fort Worth now.
Oh, it is. Oh, that's
Yeah,
that's
they
the one
got
you just
two
came
stores.
from
That's the
today.
I came from the Dallas location.
Okay,
But
okay.
there's one on Magnolia Street right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll have to
yeah,
go
they
check
they
that
just
out.
opened it up. Definitely, shout out
I'll
to
go
my
check
boy.
it out
Shout
tomorrow,
out to my
probably.
boy Johnny. He's running that right now.
And it's full everything, like
Yeah, every
from
day
hats to shoes and everything in
shoes.
between.
Cause they're gonna start doing a lot of
Supreme and
stuff
stuff like
soon.
that.
Nah, they don't sell Supreme
Oh,
in there
okay.
though. They got their own like
I
clothing
always
brand.
kind of mentally tie that in with that whole culture.
Yeah, for
like
sure. You would
the
if you say
collector kind of,
Supreme is part of the culture for sure.
Yeah.
You know that you think about the culture, you have to think about Supreme. You know, but no, Fort Worth is definitely on a wave right now,
Okay.
especially on Magnolia Street.
Whenever you start doing that, like
Yeah.
keep me in touch, because I mean I don't know how I can help or tie in or whatever, but I'm always trying to put on for the city.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I mean again, who knows what I could bring to the table,
Right.
But
yeah, for sure. We'll figure something out.
or
You always
I'll
throw
at
something
least
to the
go
table.
support at the least,
For sure.
But I mean, because like it seems to me, and I could be totally wrong, but I mean I know this through multiple different like I'm playing in bands and stuff and playing shows or and it just art events or any whatever the event may be. It just seems to me that people from Fort Worth, man, they have no problem going to Dallas, but people from Dallas do not want to come to Fort Worth.
I think it's the drive.
Okay, but it's the same drive
It's
going
the
to
same
Dallas.
drive. I feel like that's everybody. That's been everybody's excuse. Every time I ask someone, they be like, "Damn, Fort Worth is so far." I was like, "No, it's really not. Honestly, it's like the exact same
Right.
time frame." But that's what I hear from people, though.
Right,
You know,
and then,
yeah.
the drive, of course, because if
Yeah.
it was down the street, then it'd be
Right.
But I mean, I guess that ties into it. Is it worth it? Apparently not. Yet to or whatever the situation or event might be, like
Right.
it's not worth the drive. But it seems to me like people will go, and maybe now that I'm breaking it down, I guess people in Fort Worth have no choice. You kind of have to go that way if you want to
Yeah.
be a part of a lot of that stuff going on.
Right. Right. And
So I mean, I
it's-
guess that's kind of half the answer right there. It's just,
definitely.
But
Yeah.
I just think I want more stuff to start popping up in Fort Worth, man, and that's why I've kept the studio here. And even the old location I had. I mean, we were gonna go to Dallas and get a location that way I could be, right there in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
But we decided to like I'm gonna cater to Fort Worth, man.
That's love. That's really, really love. And
people started coming from Dallas there. It took a minute, but word of mouth, people will come. Like going back to what I was saying, if it's worth it, people will come. They wanted to come record with me, so they came from Dallas. They stopped going to their whatever studio in Dallas and worked with me, and I was super grateful for that. But I just wish there was more stuff going on in Fort Worth, man.
For sure.
Just because it's growing, but like the scene's not.
right.
Right.
I just feel like it's definitely about to start. That's for sure. Just because that whole little strip, Magnolia Strip.
See, it's been a while since I've been over
Yeah,
there. But
definitely check out Magnolia. It's a skate shop over there now.
Okay.
It has a Nike SB account, and there's a vinyl shop right next to it. So the thing that I have that I want to do
Is it Docs Records?
I think it's Dots. I have to check. There's a
trying to
record
think.
store, but it's Center. There's
Yeah.
Center Fort Worth. The record store is right in the middle. Then Magnolia Skate Shop is right on the left hand side.
Okay.
But that whole little and there's a lot of restaurants over there. There's a CBD
Yeah,
shop
I've been-
there.
Don't they got a shoe shop? A shoe like not a little shoe palace or nothing, but like
Nah.
a shoe shop
Yeah,
on that street.
I mean, you must be talking about Center. There is a vintage shop over there though that I just found out. But I feel like Magnolia Street is definitely gonna be the turn that Fort Worth is gonna need. Just because it's culture over there. You
Definitely.
step in Magnolia, you don't see the exact same people you see in Fort Worth, and you go like to not seventh, but like downtown Fort Worth, like the cow. They think it's
Exactly.
cowboys and
Yeah.
all of that. When you step on Magnolia Street, you see people like me.
Yeah, I've always
Or
got,
like you, you
I've
see
always
us.
got like a little like a vibe of like I feel like they took like a little like a strip of like Denton or something
It's-
kind of ish and just placed it randomly right here. You know,
you said the right thing. You exactly.
but it's just like that
right.
one street, you know, and then like you step off to the next street and
It is over.
Yeah, it's done. But it's
That's
like
hilarious.
it's
No,
like
you're right though. You're
yeah,
right.
and I fuck with it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's dope, you know. And
Yeah,
even
yeah.
going to like the bars and stuff, I don't do that too much these days, but it, you know, it's what I'm looking for. You know,
Yeah.
like you can. There's
coffee
still spots
shops.
yeah,
There's
it's
coffee
more laid back
shops.
and chill,
and there's actually a coffee shop that just opened up in Fort Worth. I think it's black owned. They just like second day opened up, but it's West 7th. So I found the name. I wish I had the name
I
right.
stay away from over there.
Yeah, so it's over there. But Seventh is growing. But Seventh is growing too. West like all of that Seventh Street, all of that shit's growing. You know, but Magnolia is where the culture is at. I can tell definitely.
Yeah. And hopefully, you know, we can protect it.
That's the only thing we have to protect it.
Because I will say this, you know, even and it's been a couple months since I've gone, and I used to go over there all the time, especially when I was working downtown. I would leave downtown and slide over there to go get a couple beers or something, meet up, whatever I was doing. And if it was like you said, it's people that look like you and me, and like just regular just dope people around, good vibes,
right?
But like there's a couple of different occasions there'd be like a little group or a couple or whoever it may be, and they would stand out, and you could kind of they don't belong. And I'm not putting that energy out or saying like you don't belong here, but like it just seemed very clear, like you just don't.
But you don't belong here.
You don't belong here. Yeah, I'm trying to find a better way to put it. But I'm like, go back to where you came from.
Right. Oh, facts. Oh, yeah.
And you know what direction and what school I'm talking about going back to.
I already know.
And I know some really, really dope people that go to this school we're speaking of. But
yeah,
there's, for some of y'all listening, I'm telling this story. Don't lie, man. Y'all envisioning what I'm talking about right now.
Yeah.
They got a certain look to them.
I already know.
And I just like, anytime I would see that, I'm just like, man, get out of here. Like go back over there to West 7th, man. Like,
we're trying to
chill over here,
Yeah, varsity.
I was gonna say, I'll bleep that out because I don't even want them getting any type of shine.
Yeah, I got some Fort Worth stories, man. I got a couple. I'm not gonna say them, but I had some nights, some run outs out here, man. And it's just and I think that's probably the one reason. I mean, I love Fort Worth. I'm from here, born and raised, and I'll always have love for Fort Worth. It's just the experience, like what I dealt with, especially me being being African American and just like being out here and just trying to have a good night, and out here. But that's it. That's everywhere though, honestly. But Fort Worth.
It's not a Magnolia though.
It's definitely not a Magnolia. And that's why Magnolia is different.
Exactly.
And as soon as I stepped in Magnolia, I was like, yo, this is different. This is different, So
yeah, dude, I definitely I need to start going back over there, man. It's
for
a good little spot to,
It's a lot of food spots out there
good
too.
Energy, good food, all that stuff. Before I forget, dude, I want to hear about Complex Con a little bit, man.
Okay.
Because you've gone like 2 years in a row.
Yeah. Well, I went in 2017, then was it 2017 or 20? Yeah, I think it was 2017. I didn't go in 2018. And I went back this year, and I was like, yeah.
And this year though, I was trying to follow you a little bit on social media, but did you go representing Cosign, or are you always representing them, or was this more of just you going as yourself and like enjoying it? Or
I would say it was a little bit of both. I went, to represent Cosign for sure.
Right.
Definitely did a lot of blogging and got a lot of content out there. I went to work.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you'd be stupid if you didn't.
Yeah, I had
That's
to.
The mecca
that was exactly.
So,
I had to do it. I didn't have no choice. But I also went for me and just to build connections and talk to the right people. And Cali is love. That's one thing. And every time I go to LA. I just feel a different vibe out there. As soon as I step off of LAX, I'm like, yo, this is so dope. It's so dope out there.
Sadly, I've only been 2 or 3 times, and every time I'm like, I belong here, you know,
Oh
but I
yeah,
belong here
yeah,
too. I just
right,
need to start splitting my time up a little more. And
right.
every time that I go, which again has been 3 times, I'm just like, man, you got to start coming out here way more often,
That's what I
man.
said to
You know,
this last trip. I took the trip and I was like, yeah, I got to start coming out here more. And I
yeah,
actually, I
you
mean,
know,
I've been to Cali 2 times this year, and I never
okay,
do that. So I went in September for the Family Style Food Fest.
okay, yeah,
Where they mix street culture and they mix the
dope.
foodies together. That's really interesting.
Yeah, I didn't even know about that. That sounds awesome.
yeah. And then I went to
Okay,
Complex Con.
yeah.
So yeah.
Um, did you catch? Who'd you catch out there, man?
Man, I caught so many people. I definitely went to go see
Cuddy.
Cuddy. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. I had to go see Cuddy. Um, I've seen Cuddy like 3 times now. So like this is like I had to go check him out. It's been a
Man,
while.
'cause
Like,
I've
yo,
only seen him once.
yeah.
No, twice. No, once. I put this vinyl up specifically since you were coming.
Oh snap! They got
Yeah,
the
I've
Kids See
been
Ghost
I've been
joint.
switching it out
I see it.
every episode, man. But this is the first time I'm actually calling it out.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I was going through. I've got a couple crates worth. I
Yeah.
definitely am probably at about like over
You
100
you
for
were
sure.
probably at 100 for real.
And so I'm like, okay, I got all the Kanye stuff. Something told me to, pick that record for you. You know what
Oh
I
man,
mean?
I appreciate that, bro. I'm like that's the Murakami did the art cover
And yeah, and the reason being
yeah,
is that was
Complex
my
Con,
final.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
you just got back from the
Yeah.
Complex Con and all that,
This
and
is what's up.
I know he was out there.
Yeah,
And
for
then
sure.
so that was like, and mentally, and this was just today, before you
Okay.
got here, I was like, that was my final, like, yeah, that ties it all together.
Yeah, it does. It does. It's definitely.
And I
a
wasn't
vibe.
even gonna say anything. I was just I've been switching it out before every guest, and I try to kind of like, see if like something, just fits the person, maybe,
Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't even gonna bring it up. But since we're on the topic, man,
Yeah.
I mean, is that not like the best?
This like seriously though, like, and then you gotta think about it too. Complex Con, I mean, it's Murakami, and his art is everywhere.
Everywhere,
I
yeah.
met the guy.
Oh, you
I
did
took
meet
a
him.
yeah, I met him. I took a picture with him. The first year I went actually, I took my graduation Kanye West album. And
Really?
I was in line trying to get merch, and my homie, they had a meet and greet, and I told my homie, I was like, "Yo, if you can get him to come sign that right quick,
Yeah.
that would be that would make my day." And he went, and he came back, and like it was like 10 to 20 minutes, and he
Yeah.
came back, he's like, "Man, I didn't get a chance." I was like, "Damn, man, it's all right." He handed me the album, and it's signed. I'm like, "Yo, I got a signed,
yeah.
I got a signed Murakami graduation album."
That's insane.
And if I ever see Kanye West, he's gonna have to sign it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I
You'll
don't know if
see
he'll
him at
sign it
some
now.
point, multiple times, I'm
But
sure.
he's changed. But I don't know if he'll I don't know if he'll sign it
changed.
now.
I heard a little
but,
hate.
I mean, yeah, but
not
I'm
hate, but
Evolution.
yeah.
I heard a little
Yeah. For
change.
sure. He changed a little bit. But
That's
So
our
you're not
president.
rocking with the new record,
Oh,
huh?
I am rocking with it all
'Cause
the
T
way.
is, and
I
I
love
am
it.
too.
I love it.
Oh,
Kanye for
You're like-
president 2024.
Let's go.
Hey, okay.
Yeah. No, I'm really rocking with it. It.
And
Ye is
are
the
you
GOAT.
really rocking with it, or you just, are you?
Nah,
did you have
Do
to
you
force
like?
yourself?
I
To
didn't
it?
force
Do you
myself.
like gospel like that?
I like gospel, and it's been a while since I've heard like
Because a lot
gospel
of
like that.
my bad for cutting you off.
No, you good. Go
A
ahead.
lot of people gonna say that's not gospel because it's Kanye.
Nah, that's if it's anything you talking
That's
about.
false.
That's false. You talking about Jesus or any type of musical way? It's gospel to me.
Yeah,
It's gospel.
I mean, because
Yeah.
you already know he tried to, in the interviews he's put out recently, he said he tried to say the Life of Pablo was a gospel album.
That is
But
for sure.
Even he has said, just within the past week or two, he's like, but I see at the time I didn't really know, really fully what really makes or not makes a gospel album. And he was like, and second, I personally, I didn't know how to make one.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I thought it was, but he goes, that's not a gospel album.
Yeah.
Jesus is King is a gospel album
For sure.
And I mean, If you compare them, I mean, like
Right. Yeah, you can tell. I mean, you listen to the lyrics on Life of Pablo, it's for sure not a gospel album, but the way it started, and I could
Yeah.
see the direction he was trying to
Yeah, and I
go
felt it, and it
at that
definitely
time.
there
Yeah,
was a lift in it, but
yeah.
it was still based around.
And
I mean, it's Kanye,
and
man.
one
You
thing I
know,
want to say is I feel like he's always tried to go find his path.
man.
He's been on a spiritual journey.
Exactly.
He's I think
A
now
lot
it's
of
just
people
where
missed
he's
it, and a lot of people didn't want to see it.
right. I feel like it's legit. People saying this publicity stunt and he's gonna turn back. No,
Yeah.
I think this is it. I think
It's
this
the
shit.
same
This
thing
is
as
real.
Jesus Walks, but times a
Yeah.
million now. People are like, oh, he just put that out to,
Nah. This
you
is
know.
him. This is
He
him.
took it to Joel Osteen Church.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw. Did you watch that?
I watched it.
Yeah,
I
me
watched
too.
that one. I watched the speech and I actually tried to go out there.
That was the speech where, because I've seen him do 2 or 3 now. That was was that the speech where he said he claimed that, or he was like, how he talking about arrogance. Was that the one, the Osteen one? Was that the speech where he ended it with God now has the best living artist working for him or something like that?
Yeah.
Was that the same one?
That's the
Yeah.
exact same one.
Okay,
I feel like
cool.
that. Yeah, that is the exact same one.
Man, yeah,
Kanye's still talking his. It's so funny. Kanye's still talking himself.
Yeah.
His stuff. He's still talking his shit, but he's talking it in a for God now, which is dope.
It's crazy.
It's wild, and I feel like I love the album. I feel like this is definitely about to be like a tour.
Well, you know, him
Yeah.
and Dre are working on the second one.
Yeah, I already know.
Did you know that?
Yeah,
Yeah, I did see that.
Man,
I saw the
that's
picture of
crazy.
them too.
Yeah. Is it probably coming out Christmas, right? Or
Oh,
is it-
I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
I just know
he
they're
said he got an
working.
album coming out Christmas Day. But
Did
you know how he is.
have you
release
seen
days, so.
the IMAX film yet?
I did not.
Me
I
either.
didn't
I
get a
haven't-
chance to check that out.
Yeah, and it hadn't leaked or anything yet.
Right.
Like, you know, and apparently you know,
I had
it
a
has
hard,
to be IMAX.
I had a
to
hard
get the-
time paying that much for 30 minutes. I don't know why.
How much was it? I didn't even look it up to see how much it was.
It was. I think it was like 20
Yeah.
per ticket, and then it was only like 30 minutes long. So you watching something for 30 minutes, like, I'm good. I can probably catch it for the free somewhere.
Yeah,
you know.
I always just wait, man.
It's always out somewhere on the internet. Somebody got it.
I'm sure
but-
it's amazing though, dude.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
for sure.
he wouldn't put it out if it wasn't.
Yeah.
You know.
He's supposed to be rumor. I'm actually a little, plug that I know. He's supposed to be coming to Dallas.
Oh, really?
Real soon.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's definitely not this Sunday, but it might be next month.
Oh,
and he's
really?
at a church in Dallas. So,
Keep me in the loop.
yeah, for sure.
Like, for
I got
real.
you. Yeah, I got
real,
you. For
please
sure,
do
for
that.
sure. I got you.
Like,
Yeah.
as soon as you know.
I ain't
So
trying to. I already know. I know the church. I know the church he's going to. I just don't want to put everything out right
No,
now.
yeah, don't do
for
all
sure.
that
Yeah,
off the
yeah.
air. You can,
Yeah,
when
for
you
sure.
know more details or whatever.
Got you.
Slide through and check that
Got
out
you.
if at all possible.
Got you.
Hey, we're at 45 minutes. I want to ask him, with the shoes, when you selling, do you like are you like a actual, I don't want to say retailer, but a actual like vendor of shoes? So when you go to them places, are you a vendor also?
So I don't sell shoes at all.
Or is it-
I just write about sneakers. I'm like a sneaker.
So you don't got nothing to do with marketing.
I don't got
and
nothing. I do the
advertising, none of that
marketing
type
where
stuff?
I do the marketing where it comes to like doing like social media, but I don't like when it comes to like sneaker, like selling sneakers. That's not my thing. I really don't do that though. But I know a lot of people that's into that, and a lot of people that go to the trade shows and the vendor shows and stuff like that though. And I just go get content, take pictures, promote it, post it, and all of that. But I know a lot of people that's into that, and if anybody looking for anything, I can definitely put them in the right direction to get what they want for sure. And I don't know, for the right price for sure.
Right.
But yeah. Reselling, I'm not big into that. I ain't gonna say I hate resellers, but it's like it's really, really big right now, and I feel like it's kind of taken away from the culture of people that really, really want to get the shoe, and then you gotta somebody buy the shoe up the price for it,
Right.
and then it's it takes away from the whole thing.
Well, now, I mean, don't they do like a one per customer kind of thing now?
They do. I think they.
I mean, obviously, there's gonna be loopholes,
right?
and this
It's
and that, or
always
whatever. I mean,
money talks.
yeah, yeah. There you go. That's really what I was
That
trying
money
to.
talks in the sneaker culture. Money talks in the sneaker culture. You can
And
go,
it talks in any culture, man.
anything, honestly. But yeah, that
But
money,
big in the shoe culture.
real big in the shoe culture. Real big in the shoe culture. Money talks. I haven't seen shoes go for a house.
Yeah, easy.
Easy, quick. They'll whip it out. Like you go see
Yeah.
shows, and I don't see how they be carrying that much cash on. Like they'll just,
Yeah.
like, bruh. I be so like, me personally, I couldn't do it. But for whoever was each his own, but I've seen some crazy amount of cash getting like just tossed around. And I've also seen people that buy like a whole table, like companies that buy like a whole table for their shop. I don't know if you know this. It's a cat named 2J I think he has like Urban Necessities. That's his shop. He has two shops. He has one in California, and then I think he has one in Chicago. And he was just at a sneaker summit, and not sneaker. He was at a sneaker summit or no sneaker con, and he bought like this cat's whole collection so he can sell it for more. So yeah. It's a win-win situation for both. Because the dude, you're there to sell shoes anyway. So if you got somebody coming up to your booth and buying every single thing, you can go home.
Right.
I got my money. I'm finna go.
Yeah, because that guy has to go do the work.
Exactly.
But he is gonna, double or triple the money up. Everybody's got to put the work in, though. That guy got to unleash them all in one, transaction, and boom, there you go. I guess it depends on multiple things, man. Do you really personally even give a shit about like these shoes? Do you care who they go to? Do you?
Right.
Is it just money?
It's money for most people.
People
are actually paying the rent doing this shit. People can eat off of this for real, and support a family off of this if you're doing it right. So it's definitely a business. I feel like it has grown. I respect anybody that do. I just can't mess with it. But I respect anybody that's doing it. I got real good friends that's really into it, and that's what they do. That's their thing, man.
We'll go like maybe like 5 more minutes or something because we'll wrap it up soon. There's a couple more things I want to.
Yeah, for sure.
And this is just random stuff coming up.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about the whole just like the sneaker culture and all that stuff. And,
right.
And again, I'm new to it, and I'm not. I'm still whatever. I mean, don't think about it that often, but I have been. Looking at this and that. It's caught my eye a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm just curious of. I mean, I know how you probably feel. I just want to get in your words of just of fake kicks, man.
Oh man.
I mean, it's whack as fuck, but I'm saying like have you ever got
I feel like I've never got. I feel like I've like came close once, maybe twice.
And is that why you stick to the
and I stick? Yeah. When I feel like something is bad, I feel like I'm not messing with it. Like I do my research. I'm like, that's why I always try to get stuff off the.
That's what I was saying. Because remember, I was texting you about where I was like, where do you get your Yeezys from? You were like from the actual website.
Yeah, go to Adidas.com. Go to Yeezy Supply.
Exactly.
And Yeezys are so. I remember they used to be hard to get. Now they're so easy.
Oh
obtainable.
man,
you can get Yeezys anywhere.
And like I said, man, that's my first shoe into the game.
Right.
If I'm even gonna get it, like I said, I really like the V2s. Man. The 350. I would like one. Every color, man.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
Like I just like how they. I mean, them being Kanye shoes just makes it a million times better. But I actually fuck with the shoe. Like,
there's a black pair coming out the end of this month.
Oh, really?
Goes with everything. I think you should cop. Yep.
Okay. I mean, they already have. What's the difference? I mean, it already has. They already redid all the same
did.
I
mean, it's just different
covered
colors.
up.
It's just the exact. I think this one is like reflective or something.
Okay,
but, it's no big difference.
I'll wait for it to get dropped down to 200, like all
all the other ones.
Everything
I think this one that come out on Black Friday is 200.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured it started around 6.
They start around the 350 to 200.
Okay.
The 350 to 200, and it goes, and then retail Yeezy 300, $350,
right,
$200. It's not gonna go up. That's retail. Okay. I mean, if you now paying resale for it, depending on which one you get, can bring
Right.
the price up. Like the ones that just came out, the 380s, the aliens, those are 500 right now.
Yeah.
But they didn't make that many, and they were
Yeah.
limited. So yeah.
Well, man, what you got anything, man? I didn't, like I said, man, I didn't have too much.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to keep it short and sweet, man.
Oh man, you good, man.
Yeah,
Because I was a pleasure. I can go for like hours.
Because
I got
because
much.
what well, I
mean,
well,
Part two.
the last, you were a guest on my last podcast,
Right,
and
right.
that was a completely different format. There was
Yeah,
no
for sure.
video.
Mm-hmm.
We always had 4 people at the table, so
Okay.
I mean, and we would go about 2.5 to 3 hours,
Right.
easy.
Right.
And now we restarted, so you'll be episode 3.
Okay.
And but now that we added the video and everything's on, we're pushing YouTube and we've got the sponsors and stuff, and we just trying to, I'd rather have you on multiple times and follow your journey instead of having you on for 3 hours. Because that way we can follow you more, and two, I'm not trying to edit 3 whole hours of now video.
Right.
With the audio, it already was enough.
Yeah.
But now I'm doing all this editing, and it's a lot of work, man. And we're trying to stay consistent every Monday. Every Monday evening, we're pushing it out, and so we try to, like I said, man, you and me can sit here and talk forever, man.
No, facts. Facts.
So let's see, man. I feel like, well, it's a million things I want to talk to you about, but we'll have you back on again. But I feel like there was one thing. You got anything else, man? Or should we just wrap it up? One thing I will say, man, and I got this Sage, man. What is like, and we'll end it with this, man. You're like morning every day, just routine, because I know it involves Sage.
Yeah. So I wake up. Of course, brush my teeth and all that good stuff. But I like to meditate. And I meditate. I do like a 5 or 10 minute meditation.
Okay.
I burn Palo Santo and I burn sage.
Okay.
It just depends on which morning, however I'm feeling.
Okay. What was the other one again?
Palo Santo.
Palo Santo. Okay. I'll have to...
It's the wood, the Palo Santo wood.
Oh yeah.
Wood
Okay.
stick. Yeah. But
Okay.
I burn the smudge and I burn so it just really depends on how I'm feeling and which energy shift I'm going through.
With the sweetgrass.
Yeah.
It depends, I mean, they say this is to cleanse the air, and then the sweet grass is to bring in the positivity.
Exactly. Exactly.
But honestly, I just kind of go off like, what am I feeling?
And that's how you're supposed to go off.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything to, or for me, my decision doesn't. I mean, I'm sure it. I mean. It's been around for forever, man. I mean, it's got to do something, bro. I think it does.
It does. It for sure does something. Every time I burn it, I feel great. I feel like the negative energy is clear. Like there's no negative energy around me. And every time I burn it, I have like a good day. I even used to carry.
Well, do you burn it every day?
Well, it just depends. It really if I have if I'm on a rush in the morning,
like for the just I understand some days are different. I'm just saying in general.
In general, yeah.
So
for sure,
you're gonna do
sure.
a little meditation. You're gonna burn a little sage.
That what gets me going.
But do you meditate to silence, or do you throw on guided? Do you like the guided stuff? Do you ever try that?
I'm a silent.
I'm
person.
half and half now, man. I used to just do because I couldn't do the silent.
Right.
So I did the guided. I did the 20-minute one, then 30, and then sometimes an hour. But usually, I mean, I'm busy. So I started really getting into the 30-minute, the guided ones. And what happened was I just ran out of them on YouTube. There really wasn't, I mean, there's a ton, but
there's a lot. Yeah.
When you narrow it down to 30 minutes, and then you narrow it down to like ones that don't like annoy me. Some people's voices is just overdoing too much.
You're doing too much. Stop talking.
Like I'm cool with them talking, but too much talking.
Right.
And I want it to be calm and that. But there's just there's a couple people who have channels on there where they just they really annoy me, and I'm sure for some people they're like, this is so soothing, but to me I'm like, this is pissing me off. You're talking too soothing.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, just talk a little regular to me.
Right.
My
meditation is silent just because I like hearing natural noises.
That's what I was gonna say. Is now that I'm learning a little bit how to training my brain, and I can kind of shut myself off a little quicker now.
Yeah.
I will usually do a little 10-minute just not guided, but the noise with the headphones.
Yeah.
but I will continue when that stops. I would just for however long, and I'm not counting time, so who knows how long, dude.
Right, yeah.
You know, when you're in that state of mind, dude, I could sit there. Sometimes I fall asleep, dude.
Honestly, yeah.
And that's the best sleep, man. That's the only time that I sleep and I don't have night terrors.
Right.
Is if I'm meditating and I fall asleep.
That's the best time.
And it doesn't happen that often because I'm going,
Yeah.
I'm going. That's why I've got to fit it in when I can, but.
Yeah.
Again, man, we could talk forever, man.
Every
but
time.
dude, hey, thank you for coming on.
No problem, brother.
Yeah,
Thanks
man.
for having me. Thanks for having me.
Shout out to
My guy.
Cosignkicks.
Yes, Cosignkicks.
My boy.
Thank you
I
for
don't know if
joining.
you want to
No
shout
problem.
anything out yourself.
Cosignkicks. Follow the page if you have not following. Also follow my personal page. It's Rico Suave with the Q 88. And then also watch out for 2020 because I got a lot of amazing and dope shit coming in
And
the
he
works.
claims he's gonna start putting Fort Worth on a little bit,
Yeah, I am actually.
and that'll bring me to my sponsor, man.
Exactly.
Which, by the way, man, I think you would really like these hats, dude. I've got
I love
bunch.
They got the truckers. I love
they're-
the truckers hats.
Yeah, basically, so far they all, I think, yeah, they pretty much all have the mesh. You know,
Okay.
I'll pull all of them out. These are only two. These are my two favorite ones right
Okay.
here, man. But yeah, so basically, yeah, we'll wrap it up. Sorry, man. I want to keep talking to you, man, but
You
we gotta
good,
keep
man.
it
We
short.
can go all day.
So shout out to Panther City Hat Company again for 15% off. Just go to the online store and use the code Unfriended at checkout over at PantherCityHatCo.com. That's PantherCityHatCo.com. Check them out on Instagram and Facebook at Panther City Hat Company. And then a shout out to Klarity Music Group for the production of this podcast.